Okay, let's begin. Today, I want to talk about the idea of building a single pan-European online marketplace for the commercial real estate. A few words about myself. So my name is Verzun. I'm the CEO and founder of Consorto. I'm originally from Estonia, but for the last 14 and a half years, I have lived in Dubai. Last year, I moved back to Estonia to start working on Consulta.com. And we are currently part of the startup Wise Guys Accelerator. One more month to go. And we have set up our company in Amsterdam. Now, real estate business has become very international. And the European market is very desirable to the international buyers. Until I became a real estate broker, I actually didn't have an idea how difficult it can be to find properties across other countries. Also, I was surprised to learn how primitive some of the steps and the procedures to get information, to exchange information, still are. Let me give you an example. Mr. Nakamura, he is a very successful businessman in Japan. His business is growing and he has the need to source and find office properties and some warehouses across Europe. Now, he doesn't have many connections in the real estate industry across Europe, so what he did is he assigned his assistant to try and find some options. So when he travels in about 2 weeks' time to Europe, he can instantly view them, make a decision, and rent or buy according to his needs. Now, his travel plans were in about 2 weeks or so. So he has given his assistant 2 weeks to find real estate that he can go and see and buy. Should be easy, but it's not. So the assistant starts searching online. First, you find the country, you find the real estate industry, then you find the real estate portals. You have thousands of websites. You have multiple languages. You have so many different forms to fill up, one of those, put your name, put your contact detail, put your email, and then you press somewhere and even sometimes you don't get a message. Was my message sent? When will I be contacted? Etc. So what happened is Mr. Nakamura traveled to Europe. He had 1 or 2 options available. By the time he gets there, he finds out, sorry, this has been sold. Sorry, the price has changed. Actually, the owner doesn't want to sell anymore. So Mr. Nakamura now has to take time from his busy schedule, go and see the real estate brokers who are close to his hotel, meet them in person, talk to them, explain again what he's looking for. As you know, most of the brokers will not have ready product in the commercial real estate space. So they say, thank you very much. We'll get back to you in 1 or 2 weeks. Let us research, let us talk to the owners, let us verify what is still available. And then you would have to come back, fly in again, and try and source what you're looking for. And this is 2018, when we are used to booking a hotel from one website, booking tickets in 10 minutes from another website. So this really got me thinking, and I wanted to learn how big of a problem it is. So me and my co-founder, we started building this prototype, one single platform, and we started talking to about 50 brokers to really find out what pain points they have. And turns out there's a lot of pain points, but some of the bigger ones always were standing out. For example, the number one key finding was that brokers want real data in real time, instantly. Initially, we thought, wow, let's build this incredible tool. Let's put all the bells and whistles. Let's put crypto payments, blockchain technology. Let's have contracts online signed digitally. What we learned, they don't really care about this stuff. They want to know which asset is for sale now and is it deliverable, so that they can go back and work on the client and try and earn the commission. Because as we all know, real estate brokers are mostly commission-based. So data is absolutely critical, and data on accurate data on available assets. Brokers can also sometimes represent sellers. Now, they may be good in their own territory, but usually a mandate is signed for a certain time. So it can be 3 months, 6 months, sometimes even 1 month. And what happens when the time runs out? They simply lose the mandate. They don't earn the commission. For the seller, it means the property stays on the market longer, less investors are interested, the price can drop. So what they need is they need instant reach to credible buyers. And this is what we are also finding out. This is one of the biggest key issues. And thirdly, you wouldn't believe how broken the communication is between agencies, between intermediaries, and let's not even get into the real estate commission sharing. So this got me thinking that how I could use some technology to try and make this commercial real estate space much more efficient. Back in April, we started working on the first prototype, and the immediate feedback was, guys, you have to get rid of this, you have to get rid of that, and we want this and that. So we went back to the drawing board, spent another 3 months, and came out this September, and we launched Consulta. So our idea is pretty simple. We just want to have one platform where credible information is given in real time, so that people can connect and make deals faster, and sellers can find relevant leads, not to have 10 phone calls or five emails coming in from unknown email accounts, people asking for all kind of private information, and this usually leads nowhere. So to talk about the solutions that we are aiming to achieve is we will verify each user. Why it's important? Well, the brokers are telling us, I want to know who's getting the information. So this is why we actually at this stage manually verify each person that signs up on the website. We only allow access if we are certain that the person is really active in this commercial real estate space. They are indeed an investor. They indeed have the capability to purchase some assets. So let's not share information with a group that's not relevant to this data. There are thousands of websites, portals where brokers can advertise. And one thing the brokers don't want to hear is someone else coming up and saying, hey, pay me a monthly fee. Hey, pay me a yearly fee so you could list properties on another platform. This is why we've come up with a concept that you don't pay us anything for using these features. You only pay us a success fee, similar to what the real estate brokers do. They make money when a deal happens. What we also have learned that commercial real estate industry is still largely off market, meaning that more than 50% in some countries, the properties that get sold never come to the market, never surface to any of these websites, any of these platforms. And we have a number of users that wish to advertise it in some way because they have a mandate and they have a task to do, but they don't have a tool to reach. They cannot advertise, they can't put it in the newspaper, they can't even mention the hotel name, or they can't mention the address. So we have created this private listing option where the user can just simply mention information that they wish to display, and for the next step, the parties will get only introduced if the seller is happy with the profile of the person that we bring. So again, bringing a relevant lead to the table, that is the value. How can technology help? Based on the user profiles, we match the deal to the investor. So let's say someone signs up from Brazil, mentions that I want to buy land in Copenhagen, my budget is 5 million, it has to be in this kind of size. Only then we automatically send them a deal if someone lists a similar property. But they will get it instantly, and they can instantly get in touch through us with the other party. So no need to sign long NDAs, no need to fill out long forms. It takes 90 seconds to sign up to the platform. And what is critical also is that the information is up to date. So we have designed this automation whereby if the listing is not updated in a certain time frame, the user gets an email with one big button. Just got to click on the button. Then the deal is automatically deleted or hidden from the platform. We don't want our users to go around and offer assets that are no longer available for sale. How we do it? Like I said, you can register, or we will invite people to register. You can then use our dashboard for free. You can list your properties. You can manage your properties there. This information gets automatically shared with the relevant users. And if there is interest, we will connect you. You negotiate your own deals. You will organize your own viewings. The notary in each country will still do the transaction as it is. We don't aim to try and change this industry that is very slowly moving. And if you're successful, we will charge a small fee. Our fees are ranging from 0.1 to 0.25% based on the price range, which is usually like 1/10 of what the broker earns. So to summarize, the values that our idea is trying to achieve is obviously save time, reach deals faster. As I mentioned again, and which is the number one most important thing, is to get relevant leads for the brokers. Also gives the sellers, the brokers, an opportunity to reach outside their own network. Again, if you're super good in your local area, you might know the 100 investors, you might know all the newspapers, you might be on all the local portals, but that may not be enough to get it sold. So why not reach a global audience with one single push of a button? Again, bringing these off-market deals online in a private mode, making the solution as easy as possible. We still have to get some information, but less clicks, less time spent. From what we've learned is, we've had listings given to us through WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the most preferred tool amongst the industry professionals. We have properties that are costing more than 100 million euros, and they send us a short WhatsApp, please, can you please arrange the listing for us? So time is very important. No one has time. Everyone's got 10 seconds for something. And we don't want to come after your wallet in step one. Let's make money when you make money. When we add value, you will share. So to summarize, maybe to give you a couple of examples, what we have managed to do as well. We have already been successfully connecting people, and deals are happening. We have, for example, connected people in the same city who live literally 5 minutes from each other, but they couldn't find each other. We have been the intermediaries between two people that already know each other. They don't necessarily like each other. They don't get along. So we are the neutral partner, because everyone still wants to make money, wants to make a commission. And we're on a mission. We're trying to help the community. We're focusing on the Nordics and on the Western Europe at this stage. We have plans to expand to Canada as well early next year. But yeah, my passion is really at this stage trying to unify European commercial space. It does not have to be this difficult in 2018. There are certain companies that have already tried this. There are some success stories in each country. There is someone else trying to unify Europe as well, adding more the lending aspect to it. But yeah, again, let's use the technology. Let's help the industry. Let's not complicate it, and let's not add unnecessary features that are just cool, but they're not really helping anyone. And being a broker myself, I mean, this is the tool that I need and I would have needed 10 years ago. There's so many deals that got away for different reasons that I already talked about. So yeah, I mean, I want to thank you for your moment, and I'm actually interested to hear the feedback from you guys, to see, have you experienced the same? Have you heard about this? What do you think of the idea? Can Europe be united? I mean, can a German real estate market and the Danish real estate market, for example, can the brokers work together under the same terms and conditions, or would you argue that this is not possible? Yeah, please let me know your questions, and be happy to share, give my ideas. Learning to work on this Q&A feature. You can type the messages in the Q&A section if you have it. And please do connect on the LinkedIn, and we're looking to collaborate with Proptech solutions that can help us solve these pain points. Thank you. We have a question here. What is your opinion? Is it more important to offer different tech solutions to the industry, or is it more about connecting and giving people the tools to have better communication? Thank you for your question. I mean, it's a very good point. I just touched on it at the end as well. The tech solutions need to help the users. And based on the feedback, sometimes less is more, and let's really use the ones for a specific pain point that can solve it. Too many, then people just are not going to use it if they find it complicated and they don't see the use. So yeah, my answer would be that it's more about connecting the people and letting them have a better communication. We do have to automate certain steps because people can also mess up the deals. I mean, people are emotional, people are lazy, people are in different time zones, people travel. So if we can automate some basic steps, that means we're taking the human element out of it. There is less chance of messing up this deal flow. But the real estate search, it all begins about getting the data, and this person who is receiving it, presenting it to his partners, to his clients, and he needs to feel that this data is credible. I mean, we can use so many different tech solutions about market data, but is it really relevant for this one guy who wants to sell this one asset? He just wants to know, what is the price? What is the yield? What are the key facts? Is it still available? When can I view it? And then when they go to due diligence stage, then elements like having floor plans online, having these private data rooms, etc. So let's keep it simple. Do big real estate agencies see you as a threat, or are they willing to work with you? Thank you for your question. During the same event, I asked a question from one of the big real estate agencies, and they said they are willing to work with the marketplaces. They are already talking to some, both in residential and in commercial space. They're a little bit slow to change. The big real estate agencies, for sure, don't see us as a threat until we kind of make our mark. But they are willing to work with us because these large companies have got their own branches
across Europe. So we want to work with that one specific commercial real estate broker who wants to make deals. Doesn't matter if he's in a big real estate firm or if he's in a small real estate firm. But the big agencies are less reluctant to share information until they see that the concept works, until they see there is value for them. So the value must be proven, and then the big agencies are more open to work. So our focus is small and medium firms at this stage.
Yes, thank you, Philip. That was very interesting.
Thank you.
Great presentation. I want to thank you on behalf of Global Proptech Online for your time and for your story. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
And thank you everybody for participating. Yeah, as Philip just said, have a nice holiday and enjoy your evening. And hope to see you very soon.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.